France. Dominique Pélicot has been sentenced to 20 years in Avignon for inviting dozens of strangers to rape his drugged and sedated wife. Gisèle Pélicot met Dominique Pélicot in 1971 and married him 2 years later. Both worked in EDF, the state power monopoly, and had 3 children, today aged from 34 to 47. The household lived in Villiers-sur-Marne, Val-de-Marne, until retirement in the 2010s. Starting from this time, Gisèle suffered more and more of memory losses and drowsiness, going to the doctors, who merely found that she suffered from overwork due to caring for her grandchildren. Such issues became more severe when the couple moved to Mazas in 2011. On September 12, 2020, in Carpentras, a supermarket security guard arrested Dominique Pélicot, 71, for filming up women's skirts. Condoms and a camera were found in his pocket. Dominique Pélicot claimed that he had acted on impulses he couldn't control. Police seized his computers and found 20,000 sexual pics and videos, naked photos of Gisèle Pélicot, his wife, and videos of a sleeping Gisèle being raped by male strangers with titles such as Abuse, Night of 9/06/2020, with Charlie, 6th time. Abuse, Nuit du 09/06/2020 avec Charlie, 6e fois. Dating from 2011 to 2020. 92 instances of rapes were counted by police. Nude pictures of his daughter Caroline Darien were equally found. Additionally, records of discussions were found on Skype and Coco, the latter being an unmoderated platform infamous for allowing unlawful content such as pedophilia, child prostitution, and drug trafficking, and which was closed on June. For example, in a forum without her knowledge, Alinsu, when a member asked, "Do you still have her tested from time to time? Safe, clean?" And another asks, "She doesn't suspect anything?" He answers that no, she puts it down to fatigue, writing to another that, "You're like me, you like rape mode." While some asked about STI testing, HIV-positive Romain van de Velde still raped her 6 times without protection. On this forum, a nurse gave Dominique advice on how to use Temesta. Jean-Pierre Maréchal proposed him to rape his wife too, resulting in both being also tried for these rapes, committed from 2015 to 2020. Strict rules were set by Dominique to the rapists. No perfume, no tobacco, hand washing and heating themselves in order to not wake up Gisèle. Once interrogated by police, Dominique confessed. Although 72 suspects were in the case, 50 persons, in addition to Dominique, are tried for raping Gisèle. Most of them are regular people, working as journalists, police officers, soldiers, firefighters, or prison wardens. What's ages range from 24 to 71. Most enjoyed excellent reputations. So numerous were the rapists that the courtroom had to be remanaged to hold everyone. Most of the accused claimed that they didn't knew that Gisèle didn't consent or thought that it was a sex game. Other said that Dominique consented for her. One of them said that, as long as the husband was present, there was no rape. Dominique has been sentenced by the Criminal Court of Avignon since 2021. In France, criminal courts can judge felonies not punished by more than 30 years. They don't have juries. To 20 years of prison, essentially a life sentence given his age. All of the rest of the defendants were found guilty and sentenced to term ranging from 3 years, among them 2 suspended, to 15 years. Among them, Romain van de Velde, 63, has been sentenced to 15 years for rape. Cédric Grassot, 50, was sentenced to 12 years. He also was tried and convicted for possessing child porn. Jean-Pierre Maréchal, 63, was sentenced to 12 years. He also had his wife raped by his friends. Charlie Arbo, 30, raped Giselle 6 times, including once on her 66th birthday. He also proposed drugging and raping his own mother with Dominique, but it came to naught. Was sentenced to 13 years, Quentin Henneber, 34, former prison warden, was sentenced to 7 years. Nizar Hamida, 40, went to Mazan as bachelor party. Already sentenced for domestic violence, he was sentenced to 10 years. Thierry Postat, 61, has been sentenced to 12 years. During the investigation, child porn was found, along with a dialogue with an unknown partner who proposed to share his granddaughter with him. Hassan Ouamou, 30, has been sentenced in absentia to 12 years. As of today, Giselle suffers from 4 STD, PTSD, and had suicidal thoughts. She divorced from Dominique and their children, doesn't want to deal anymore with their father. Dominique Pélicot is also under investigation for the 1991 rape murder of Sophie Narm, 23, in Paris, and the 1999 attempted rape of Estella B., his DNA having been found on Estella.